I think you can see everything, sort of. So today, I'm gonna call this a baby mukbang because there's not much to it. I had this whole leg claw. It was huge, super hard to crack, especially at the bottom. Let's get into it. Okay, lighting seems to be good, cutting off the head a little bit, but this is what we have. So as you can see, a little cucumber and some limes, because so far what I'm noticing is when I do a mukbang, I talk more than I eat. I love that sound. Do you? Oh, so good. Also, ignore whatever writing. I'm gonna try to cut it off. But this was just a little bit of a teaching moment today. Yeah, because I think we're all teaching at home, whether it's children or adults. So that's what we're doing these days. Let me start. It's always so refreshing. And I made the sauce. This is B-Love sauce, the spicy version. I did that yesterday, put it in the fridge, and today I microwaved it again. Took out a big scoop, and so that's how we are enjoying it today. Pretty big bite. So good. That spice gets you. Not at first, but eventually. It's so good. If you haven't tried it, I highly recommend it. I started off with mild. I've mentioned this before. When I was pregnant, spicy was the only version available. I was worried about it. So I got mild when it came out, and it was good. Shortly after spicy came available, the spicy one, and so we got that, and so good. It gets you a little bit after you've tried it, but it's like, I don't feel like it's overpowering. So good and refreshing. Anyway, so far I feel like I'm running out of ideas on what to do with the kids. I feel like we've done a cute little creative movie night.
Hi guys.
Hello.
Are you guys ready for a good evening?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, I have Nathan's wallet in my hand with some essential items. Don't open it just yet. And Landon, I have your purse.
And I started at the front of the house, took him to the back, had tickets, like I just wrote tickets up, used Monopoly money and had them like pay for concessions, stand items. It was really cute, really fun. But I'm usually a very creative person, and I feel like, I don't know, like I've been drained of my creativity in this quarantine. Anybody else? Like, it feels like Groundhog's Day. Has anybody seen that movie? I feel like it was late 80s, early 90s with Bill, I want to say Bill, why do I want to say no, Bill somebody. He was really big like in the 80s. and Andy McDowell. I really like the movie, but I feel like every day for us right now is Groundhog's Day. It just, like, there's nothing new. Some days we don't get out at all. Some days, I don't know if I've mentioned, we will like go in the car and just drive. We won't get out, just for sanity's sake, you know. But some days, like, you can't do that either because you're using gas. We've done the beach, which is nice. Just sitting, parked, but they did close those down a while, maybe a week or two ago, so we'll just drive by. Yeah, I don't know, I've tried like teaching a little bit. I'm not a homeschooler. Shout out to homeschool moms and families. I'm not about that life, and I feel like now, if you weren't about that life, you have to be about that life. Luckily, Nathan's kind of on his own as far as, you know, his school will do Zoom meetings. He's kind of self-sufficient. But with Landon, I do need to keep her busy. So I got a cute little book.
Muy bien.
Sí, mami. ¿Qué es esto?
Haz el azul. Aquí.
Me gusta.
It's like a dry erase book I got at Barnes & Noble. She really likes that. I like it too. Because it's reusable. But I just feel like, what else? I don't know. It's been raining the last few days. It's like I'm running out of ideas. There's only so much you can do, especially we have such a tiny place. And I'm so thankful for it. I always call it our cottage. And I'm thankful we have a place. It's just really small. And I was just talking to a friend about, you know, right now I hear a lot about like celebrities saying that, you know, we're all in this together. It's easy, just stay in. And I will chuckle at that because, you know, they have like mansions where they can pick a different corner every night and make believe that they're somewhere else. But I was telling my friend, I want to be happy and thankful for where I am now, because when I do have my mansion, you know, it's important for you to be happy where you are so that you'll be happy whenever you get to where you're going. I feel like, I hope, you know what I mean? I feel like sometimes, and I've done it too, you're kind of unhappy or you're wishing you were somewhere else. You know, you're wishing that you had a different place or a different car or a different job. And you're not really content where you are in that moment. And what I find is when you finally get to where you thought you wanted to be, you're still not content. You know, you're not as happy, or yeah, like you're just, it's like you're always chasing something and you're never finding it. So I believe it's important to be happy where you are, content. You know, it doesn't mean that I don't wish for, you know, a house even. I don't care about it being a mansion, but a house. But just being happy where I'm at right now and enjoying the memories that we're making and just being in this moment, so that when we do have our house, whatever it looks like, or if we have a pool, you know, I'll enjoy that just as well, because I was never sort of chasing that idea and feeling like I'm never getting there. I hope that makes sense. But, you know, that's what I'm thinking. Anyway, yeah, so I often share that because what are you gonna do? You know, in any position that you're at, when you want more or you're kind of longing for something else, it's important to take time to enjoy and be thankful for what you have currently. I mean, you know, when I look back to like our beginnings, you know, when we were young, first married, we had our very first apartment was a 1-bedroom, 1-bath. This was in Texas. You know, it was small and not in a great area. Like, just not the best. But I was thankful we happened to be above the laundromat, so we didn't have downstairs neighbors. You know, and like at the time we would have friends over. So that was kind of an awesome thing. We didn't have to worry about downstairs neighbors. That was a plus. We were close to the freeway. That was a plus. We had a gas station across the street. It was in walking distance to Alex's job. And we only had 1 car. So there was a lot of pluses there. But looking at that and where we are now in a whole different state with a family, I never pictured that. And I was thankful for my time there. So that's where I think we should all be, is trying to make the best of what we have or where we're at. Because I think there will be a time, as small as this place is, that we will look back and be thankful for this place and like almost miss the simpler times, you know what I mean? Like maybe like back then it was like we didn't have as many bills. We did what we wanted, you know, we would go to Walmart like at 1:30 in the morning, get things for our new little house. So exciting, so fun. But we look back and we're like, man, we missed that. We missed that time. I'm sure we'll do the same with this place. So with that being said, it's important to take time and just be thankful where you're at, so that you're present and you're not kind of longing for that what was, you know. So that's where I'm at. And this too shall pass. Everything does. But it's so good. I'm already getting kind of full. A little bit of crab leg. So that is kind of what we're doing and where I'm at. If you have any ideas to keep the kids busy, you know, 4-year-old and 11-year-old, let me know in the comments below. You know, once this is way over with, I'm sure there's still on weekends, summers, there's still things that, you know, we can all use for those times as well. So no matter when you're watching this, please put down any ideas you have below. You know, share the different age groups. Maybe you have it for a younger child or even an older child. But for now, it's just the older two. I feel bad sometimes. But there is my calling. So with that, I'm going to end it. Until next time, see you later.